Hi everybody, it's Tiffany from Uncensored Dolls. Sorry, I know I look a bit rough. I had a Christmas party and a long day of Christmas shopping today. Plus, on top of that, I've managed to pick up a cold somewhere. However, I have a little rant video I'd like to share with you. I was just thinking on the top of my head. There seems to be a little bit of an issue with honesty in the doll community with some members, unfortunately. Um, Now, as a new member of the doll community, if you're not very careful, you can be taken advantage of very easily. I was just thinking about the first couple of buys that I purchases buys purchases. Sorry, my brain's like ready to explode. But basically, your first couple purchases, secondhand purchases, I'd say, because you're more easily taken advantage of there by other members or members selling stuff that they might not have been happy with, or they might have ruined themselves or something like that. Something along those lines. So anyways, I thought about my first ever doll purchase which was a Dolphy Dream. It was a Mayu, I think it's '04. DDH '04. And she was fantastic. I was so excited about her. And then once I started to gather information, become a little bit more intelligent about purchases, I realized, maybe I could have paid less. I did get a little bit ripped off on the price. Now, fair enough. I've now learned strategies on how to get the best value or the best deals on Dolphy Dreams, and I won't make that mistake again. However, my next doll purchase, it was a Dolphy Dream Hatsune Miku, which was a limited doll released by Volks, and she's gorgeous. If you've seen her, she's simply amazing. There's nothing wrong with her in the sense of, other than the semi-white skin, because you can really easily stain her, but she's just amazing. She's got a great outfit. She's got a great body. She's got a great face makeup. They did her nails, everything. And, an individual, I'm not going to name the person because I'm not spiteful, but I just want to share this as more of a helpful thing for people in the future. So I'm sorry if the individual sees this video and is offended, but I did notice I had purchased this Dolphy Dream Hatsune Miku from an individual, and I got it, and right away I noticed that one of the legs on the Dolphy Dream was loose, and I didn't know why. I thought maybe it was just a manufacturing thing, and because I was new to the doll world, I didn't really question it. I also didn't know that there's ways that you can be protected through PayPal, like, getting your refunds or being protected financially in that respect. So, these are all things you learn with time. And not only in the doll community, but any community. If you're making purchases online, you are protected through PayPal. PayPal will basically back you no matter what. And now sometimes I take a little bit for granted the respect that PayPal has for their customers and people who use their services. And sometimes I don't even have to use PayPal. I just basically tell the person who sold me something, I'm going to go through PayPal, and that's it. And if you don't fix it, if I'm unhappy in any way, I'm going to fight you through PayPal. However, on back to my story. So this Hatsune Miku, I found more information. So flash forward 2 years. So I bought Hatsune Miku. Her leg was loose. I kind of forgot about it. I loved her anyways. I kept her anyways. And I bought 2 mini Dolphy Dreams this year. And I have become so extremely knowledgeable in Dolphy Dreams and bodies, and I'm not afraid to just tear them apart and inspect them. And I think that really intimidates people, because when I do buy from the secondhand market, I make sure that what I'm buying is of the highest quality. If you tell me you're selling me a new body, I expect you to send me a new body. If you're sending me a used condition body and you're not describing it the way that it is, then I'm going to complain. Like, don't tell me that you're sending me an excellent condition, no staining, and then all of a sudden I get it and there's stains everywhere. That's going to make me mad. That's going to make me complain, and that's going to make me get my money back or a partial refund of some sort. So anyways, I got these two mini Dolphy Dream bodies, and one of them, I basically I didn't notice, I didn't inspect the inside or anything. It came in pieces. I asked her to take it apart so that she could ship it for cheaper, which was fine. And it arrived safe and sound. She bubble wrapped the crap out of it. It was amazingly taken care of in terms of shipping. There wasn't a single dent in the box. I pulled it all out, cut all the bubble wrap off of it as carefully as possible, opened it up, put it together, and then I tried to get them dressed. So the first body I got dressed very easily. There was no issues whatsoever. The second body, I went to go put her shirt on, and the torso kept falling out of the chest. And I'm thinking, well, what the heck's going on here? Well, I look inside the chest, and there's a little circle plastic piece that if you know Dolphy Dreams, you'll see there's a crack in it. And it looks like somebody has tried to crazy glue and then tape over top of that to fix the inside joint of the chest. And that just really pissed me off. I was so mad. I was like, how can you tell me you're selling me something that's new quality and it's obviously been jimmy rigged? Somebody's tried to fix it. It's just frustrating. So I immediately send pictures to the seller and try to work it out with her the best that I could. And of course that goes sour. It always goes sour because when you're not aware of something and the condition of something, it really gets you upset because who knows? And I keep telling myself this and giving her the benefit of the doubt that possibly she was taking advantage of herself when she had gotten the body because apparently her and her friend had purchased back and forth off of each other. So I don't know what happened. But all I know is that I was promised a new body and I was given a jimmy rigged broken body, which now, to whatever extent, did not hold any longer. So, as I noticed that crack, after a couple weeks of having those mini Dolphy Dream bodies, I decided to go back and inspect my Miku. Well, there was a crack in her leg joint, and that's why her leg was loose. So now I have a doll that I paid too much for, a doll that was really expensive that somebody took advantage of me on because, well, I'm guessing the person knew. The person who sold me the Miku was highly knowledgeable in Dolphy Dreams, and for her not to know, I would be extremely shocked. And the same goes for the second person who sold me the two mini Dolphy Dreams. It just seemed absolutely absurd that two people who were such highly knowledgeable and huge doll owners would not share information that is correct about a doll that they're selling somebody, especially knowing that the person's new to the community. What kind of a welcome is that to a new member of the community, especially when the community is so small and tightly knit? You want this person to come back to you if they're going to buy something else. You want this person to come back and talk to you and share information with you and teach this person so they can be a valuable member like yourself. But now you've gone and mistreated somebody else and given them a sour taste in their mouth, which might have, even if I didn't know any better, maybe it would have deterred me from the doll community altogether. But here I am, and I am upset about these things. I'm not going to lie. I try to get over the fact that I've been kind of robbed of my dignity in the respect that somebody took complete advantage of me in two of the situations. The first one was my fault because I didn't know enough about the doll community to look for a better price or wait for a better price sometimes. So anyways, this is my friendly share with you. Keep your eyes and ears open. And, if you find a good friend in the community, latch onto them and don't be afraid to ask somebody questions who you trust. Because, like myself, I will be there to help you if you need help finding the right price, the right doll, the right sculpt, helping you find something legitimate, making sure that what you get is safe. You need to look through all these things, especially if you're new to the community. So, not to scare you, but there is a little bit of my past experience and something that really peeves me about the doll community sometimes. So, I hope you never run into these issues, any of you. And I love you all. And that's my little rant for tonight. I hope you have a great week. And I'll see you soon. Bye.